Hello, and welcome to the Sustainable Environmental Design Upper Division Courses module. In this module, we will go over the upper division requirements for the SED major. Once you have taken the preparatory subject classes, you can begin to take the upper division courses. An overview of the requirements includes the LDA 140 series, which consists of LDA 140, 141, and 142. 2 quarters of LDA 190 and ESP 171. These 6 courses will give you a total of 20 units and do not include the restricted elective requirements, which will be talked about in a different module. Students need a minimum of 54 upper division units and at least 180 units overall to graduate. The Sustainable Environmental Design major satisfies 101 units in total. It is important to note that all classes to satisfy major requirements must be taken for a letter grade. Now we will go more in depth with the SED requirements. The SED core courses include the LDA 140 series. Students relatively start by taking LDA 140, Green Building Design and Materials. The next quarter, students will take LDA 141, Community Participation and Design. Lastly, students will take LDA 142, Applying Sustainable Strategies, and this course is the senior capstone class. Therefore, students should take it in their last quarter. Moving on to environmental science and policy, students will take ESP 171, Urban and Regional Planning. Students will need to take 2 quarters of LDA 190, the Pro Seminar in Landscape Architecture. Each LDA 190 seminar is 1 unit each. Therefore, students will take this class twice to get a total of 2 units. Now, I will go more in depth with the courses and their prerequisites. LDA 140 Green Building Design and Materials has a prerequisite of LDA 50 and LDA 70. In this course, students will learn about different building materials and sustainable design techniques at different scales, as well as looking into real-world cases and being able to analyze and rate real sites. In LDA 141 Community Participation and Design, students will be introduced to community participation and engagement. Students will work in groups and meet with their community partners to develop a final presentation with the skills they learned throughout the quarter. LDA 141 has a prerequisite of LDA 21, 30, 50, and 70. LDA 142, Applying Sustainable Strategies, has a prerequisite of LDA 140 and LDA 141. This is a capstone course where students will examine case studies and develop detailed proposals for real-world sites and student teams. LDA 190 Pro Seminar in Landscape Architecture is a seminar where critical issues of landscape architecture are discussed. In ESP 171 Urban and Regional Planning, students will learn how cities plan for growth to minimize environmental harm. In addition, students will gain knowledge in standard city planning tools such as general plan and zoning ordinances, as well as learn about local, regional, state, and federal policy. These are some examples of schedules for how the last 2 years of the SED major will look. A reminder that there are 6 upper division courses plus restricted electives. The first table is a 4-year course matrix where 4-year students will start to take upper division courses in their 3rd year. In your 3rd year, you will take LDA 140 and 141 along with LDA 190 and ESP 171, as well as restricted electives. In your 4th year, you will take LDA 142, which is your capstone project course, along with your 2nd LDA 190 course, and finish any restricted elective requirements that you need. It is common for 4-year students to do minors as well with SED. So, for example, this student has some minor courses to help them reach both the 180 unit requirement and the 54 upper division unit requirement needed for graduation. This next table is for a transfer or a 2-year SED student. Your 1st year at UC Davis includes all of the lower division LDA courses for the major, with each quarter having about 3 classes each. In your 2nd year at UC Davis, you will take your depth subject matter courses along with your restricted electives and other upper division courses to help you reach the 54 upper division unit requirement.